every morning I was known for always going in and just snoozing my alarm, but let me tell you that is the worst thing to do because then you just kind of prolong your suffering and you just want to sleep more. So sit up and just force yourself to wake up the first time the alarm goes off, and I promise eventually you'll actually get up. Then I like to keep my routine as simple as possible, so normally when it comes to washing my face and everything like that, I do intense cleansing the night before so I can just wash my face with water and brush my teeth and I'm good to go. Now I actually got matched with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel and the Hydro Boost Gel Eye Cream by using the Neutrogena's Shade Finder quiz, and it's super simple. You just explain what you kind of have, what your skincare troubles are, and it matches you with perfectly what you need. And let me tell you, this cream smells so good. Then I grab and put on my contacts because your girl is blind, and I go to the kitchen and start making coffee in my Keurig. I've been loving the espresso roast from Starbucks lately because I've been a little bit too lazy going to Starbucks in the morning. It's honestly a little bit too much, so I've been trying to make like a latte sort of at home. Have not been succeeding, I promise you. It's been a struggle, but I throw that into my Keurig and I just do my best. And normally I just go ahead and pour that over ice, whether I add milk or soy milk, it just depends on the day, but I've been loving soy milk lately from Target. This is the Simply Balanced one, and once I do that, I just grab some toast, put it in the toaster, and I've been obsessed with Justin's honey peanut butter ever since Target sent me like a little gift bag. Like, oh, it's so good. I put bananas on my toast and then add some sort of seeds. I love chia seeds on top. Sometimes I do pumpkin seeds if it's like fall time, you know? And then I watch a vlog. Today I actually watched one of my vlogs because I've been missing Paris. I was in Paris a couple weeks ago and it was just so nice. And then I normally grab my smoothie. I make smoothies the night before so that I can use them while I'm doing my makeup or leaving the house. So today I partnered with Neutrogena because they get it. They understand that you're thinking a mile a minute about absolutely everything and stressing, and they believe, just like I do, that your makeup should be the last thing that you worry about. Neutrogena actually has the Shade Finder quiz, which keeps in mind your skin and your texture, and basically you just fill in what kind of skin you have, your likes, your dislikes, and it tells you exactly a bundle of products that would work best for you. It simplifies everything for you. And Neutrogena actually offered to give away to you guys a couple of goodies. 5 of you can win it. So if you'd like to know how to do that, just go ahead, check the description box down below, how to enter, and I wish you the best of luck. First thing I'm going to do is go in with Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer to prep my skin for foundation. So when it comes to Mean Girls, that's one of the things that a lot of people asked about. All I can say is they're going to come around no matter what. I made a video a couple of months ago called the Strip Down Challenge, where I kind of went more in detail and talked about absolutely everything that just fell into my mind. Then I'm going to go in with the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup to just cover up my skin and give it a more even skin tone. Basically, I highly recommend that you watch it, but the whole gist of it is that no one in this world knows your entire life. It's just between you and God, basically. No one, no matter how much you try to tell people, no one knows the tears you've cried, the problems you're dealing with at home, anything. And to be honest, most likely if people did know your entire story, they would go about talking to you and interacting with you completely differently. People are mean, people are stupid, and they really shouldn't be. That's just the whole bare minimum. If you're mean, you shouldn't be. But sometimes it's not about making other people stop being mean, but instead showing them love and grace and showing them that you're stronger than their words. How can they have a say in your life when they don't even know half of it? They may be saying this or this or this, but it's not your insecurity if you didn't notice or think about it before they brought it up. If they don't like the way my hair looks, that means it's their problem. Then I'm going to go in with the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup in a darker shade just to contour my face and give myself a little bit more dimension. I know also sometimes you're going to have to deal with really big exams. I know that it sucks because I think exams sometimes make people study for the test and then you never actually learn the information to just solidify, your knowledge. Don't stress too much about exams. One of my professors once told me, he said, "Why are you so scared of it? Is it going to kill you?" And I said, I don't think so. So he said, "Why are you so scared of it then? It won't kill you." He said exams and tests can, no matter what, can always be retaken. An exam is just a paper. It doesn't have a right to define you or change you or do anything to you. So he said, why do you give it so much power when it's literally just a piece of paper? And when it feels like it's a really big exam, just realize it's not. It's just a bunch of little ones put together. There's always chapters, there's always little things that you go through in class. And instead of looking at it as a big study guide, separate it. Chapter 1, you know that stuff by heart. Chapter 2, you may not know that one little thing and it might take a little bit of effort to learn it and go through it, but after that, you got chapter 2 done too. Chapter 3, you've known that since you were 4. Chapter 4, that's where you're struggling, and that's what you should study. So instead of becoming 4 chapters, it becomes half of the information that you already know and a little bit to work on. Then I'm going to go in with a Neutrogena Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector just to cover up those dark circles because that is the last thing I want to worry about. I know internships can also be kind of a nerve-wracking thing, and most of the time people don't even know really what to expect from them, whether or not they should be looking for them or how to look for them. They're a useful thing. I've noticed, especially for me, I learn better from action, trying and failing multiple times instead of reading from a book. Internships will make you a better, well-rounded individual in your field. I highly recommend them. No matter what, I think you should try it at least once. If you're looking for internships, your school usually has some sort of a site that you can look into, or go to the careers section on any of your favorite companies' sites, and they probably have a bunch of opportunities there that you can read through. I'm going to use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder just to mattify my skin and make sure my makeup lasts the entire day. Everyone always asks me about time management. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, someone without fail will ask me how I manage doing YouTube, being in school, my family, my boyfriend, just everything. And I'm going to tell you it's not easy. It's never been and never will be, I promise you. Is prioritizing. What is the number one thing that you are not willing to give up? That's what I schedule in first. After I do that, I put in the classes and all that kind of stuff that just can't be moved. And then you notice that there is time slots between those where you have time. And although sometimes you want to sit down and watch Netflix, I don't do that as often anymore because I've realized I save that for the weekends, and the time that I have between classes or between doing things, I save for little tasks. You have a lot of time in your hands. You have 24 hours in a day, and there's a lot of space where you can just fit in little tiny tasks and start doing little things to make your next day or your next week a lot easier. I was actually matched with the Neutrogena Nourishing Longwear Eyeshadow and Built-In Primer in Mink Brown, which is the perfect nude everyday eyeshadow colors. I know you're probably really overwhelmed from all the schoolwork and everything that's going on, and sometimes you just feel too stressed. Sometimes your anxiety gets in the way, and sometimes you just feel like you can't handle it. You don't have a hold on things, and instead of dealing with everything, you kind of just close up and you don't leave the room. The sooner you realize that you're in this with absolutely everybody else in the class, that's when you start learning that it's a little bit less stressful because everybody else is just as freaked out and nervous as you. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliner in Cosmic Black in order to add a little bit more definition. Anyone who can talk and do eyeliner at the same time, girl, you deserve an award. Eyeliner has always given me issues, and to be honest, for school, that's the last thing I want to be worrying about. So I love to take eyeliner and just smudge it. I'm going to go in with a Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blush in Luminous just to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. I'm going to go in with a Neutrogena Healthy Volume Waterproof Mascara in Carbon Black. Another thing I used to worry about a lot in school and stress about was my mascara flaking. You need to make sure you have a mascara that can hold up. And let me tell you, this is actually one of my favorites now. I've literally been using it back to back every day ever since I got it. I'm going to go in with a Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in Classic Nude because let me tell you, this formula is phenomenal. It is super comfortable on the lips and you don't have to worry. When it comes to doing my hair, I like to keep it as simple as possible. My routine is super duper like similar every single day. So I'm always doing buns, always doing ponytails. And normally I pick my outfit the night before so that it's super simple to just grab it, grab my smoothie, and I'm headed out the door. Don't forget to check out the Shade Finder quiz to be matched with your personalized makeup routine. And when you get your results, don't forget to tag me as well as Neutrogena. I'll be looking out for them because that is how you enter the giveaway. For more rules and information, make sure you check out the description below.